As we all are waiting for the release of Grand Theft Auto 6, which is going to be the most anticipated game of 2024, there have been many, many YouTubers that have been really coming at everybody with revealing leaks to the game already. And it's got a lot of people a bit divided. There are people that have been for it, there are people that have been against it. Many are questioning the leaks overall and beginning to realize that maybe that it's not going to be in the game and that a lot of these YouTuber channels that are claiming that they're actual leaks are just fabricating stuff that are not going to be in the game when it comes out. Grand Theft Auto 6, the last 10 years we've waited for it. We've waited for it. We've waited for it. We've had Grand Theft Auto 5. That's been a great game. The online multiplayer experience of that game is still fantastic, but the game is outdated and we all have wanted a new Grand Theft Auto game. There are some that have been wondering what has taken Rockstar so long to make this game. There are some people that really have begun to question whether or not the game is even going to come out. But why do these YouTubers, as this game is being speculated as being probably the biggest, most anticipated game of next year, why are these YouTubers so relentlessly pushing out all this stuff that, frankly, I think a lot of it is misleading? Um, they've been talking about like features and stuff like that and the gameplay experience and the graphics. And hey, that's fine. You can talk about that. But I have to question a lot of these YouTuber channels that have been spewing this stuff because, you look at a channel like Mr. Boss for the Win, who has been a proven liar the last 10 years or however long he's been on YouTube. Like he'll use all these third party websites and act like this stuff is real. I'm not surprised that he is trying to put stuff out there on his channel that potentially me and others have actually questioned. He doesn't even answer his own people back. They're asking him like, why do you have to clickbait? Why do you have to release this stuff knowing in advance that it might not be in the game? Like it's really no different in any other community. Like anything that comes out, we've all been waiting for a certain thing. And then when people are doing videos and exposing this, people are like, well, wait a minute, is this really real? You know what I mean? Like, I personally think that the revealing the leaks, it needs to stop because it's probably going to ruin the experience for people when it comes out. Because, when you hear about a movie, for example, let's say you waited all the time for a movie to come out. You've been waiting months, weeks, days on end. You're going to the movie theater, you're basically anticipating what is going to be a good movie. And then you see, say, two people walking by you that are spoiling the ending and what is in the movie. Would you still see it knowing that you just learned about what was in the movie that ruined your anticipation to see it? Or would you still go see it? Because that's exactly what these leaks can be seen as. It's a bunch of people spoiling things about the game that frankly I don't think are going to be in the game, and if they are, why do they have to actually release it? I get it that people want to keep the GTA 6 hype going. Everybody's anticipating it, but don't you think that that is going to ruin the fun and experience and the excitement for the game when it does come out? Because eventually it will be available in the game stores and for PC and the consoles. It could potentially, if not hurt sales a bit, because people are going to be like, well, wait a minute, this doesn't sound like a Grand Theft Auto game, and they're going to pass. There's already people that have been calling out the GTA 6 clickbait for months, and people with an actual brain have chosen to wait and see what Rockstar's announcement is of the month, or if it's early next month. It keeps changing. But it's not helping matters that these people are continuing to reveal leaks in the game that, frankly, I'm beginning to question myself. I'm choosing to wait and see what Rockstar says. I don't want to be one of these idiots that takes the word of a clickbaiting YouTuber like Mr. Boss for the Win or whoever else, because I know I'd be setting myself up to get lied to and I'd be played and like anybody else. I think that if you all are really going to wait for information, you need to wait for Rockstar Games to do a release. We're going to be getting more trailers and more information, but I am choosing to wait and see what Rockstar says because, you know, they're the most reliable source out there. They're the most reliable people because they're making the game. And frankly, these third party shoddy websites are just frankly a bunch of crap. I mean, yeah, they exposed the situation with the hacker that got in trouble and he ended up releasing information about the game, but I really think that we all need to wait and see what Rockstar says, because I personally am not going to be listening to these channels anymore. I really don't listen to them as it is. I've been just kind of like keeping an eye on Rockstar Games Twitter. I've been trying to wait and see what will come out of it. I'm choosing to wait till Rockstar finally releases a trailer and a major update. And I think that's the way it is. Guys, stay away from these misleading channels, because they're all spewing stuff that, frankly, I just don't think is really even real. And if it is real, it's just going to probably take the fun out of the game. But I don't know. I'm still going to buy the game when it comes out, because that's the one most anticipated game that I've wanted to play for a long time, as we all have. When that game comes out, I'm expecting it's going to be sold out. It's going to be selling out in stores. It's going to be just a very anticipated game that, from the size of it, from what I understand, you're going to have to free up a lot of space on your consoles and your PC just to download the game. Um, but we'll have to wait and see what will happen with the game in general, because I can't wait to play it, and other people can't wait to play it either. But until then, guys, stay away from these YouTubers that are just posting information from websites that, frankly, I don't think should be trusted. But that's just me. Anyways, guys, tell me what you think. You guys want this to stop with these YouTubers exploiting these leaks and claiming they're real, or do you think that we should just wait till Rockstar Games comes out with an update or information regarding the game? Tell me what you think in the comment section. Thanks again for watching, and I'm out of here.